We will be talking about how to integrate data between SAP and Easyredmine. Concretely, here in the Easyredmine, you can see I do have like a list of the projects which are called based on the purchase order from the SAP, which means that I would like to automatically, once the new purchase order is signed up on the SAP side, so I would like to automatically create that project in the Easyredmine. So with the very same name as the name of the purchase order from the SAP, and then also including the budget, which is getting from the SAP, and then plus also the date where the contract was signed, and then of course another attributes like what you like for example sales organization or whatever. So this is very flexible. So in order to do that, so you need to know like what's the definition of the SAP. In our case, we'll be using like a SAP Hana, which is supporting, let's say, Cloud API edition. And in that case, you have to be a bit aware like how it is structured. Right now, I don't have SAP installed, but I will be working with these, let's say, demo connectors, which are pre-built for the like a sandbox purposes. And in that case, I would just search for the sales order, or we can even go for the keywords order. But here you can see like a sales order. If you click on it, so then you will see like a definition how the like an API is structured. We can even click into the business documentation, and here will be like all of the materials about the SAP HANA attributes. For example, the definition of the entities. So if I will have a look into the sales header order, so for example, you can scroll down and those are, let's say, all of the attributes which are available, like a sold to party, for example, or if I'm interested into amount of the money with like a budget which is based on the contract, based on the purchase order, so then we can get for that attribute. So here is just like FII how we can get into the like a business documentation. But if I will come back, so then here is like a tryout, and here is like a definition of the API. So we can simply get data. So here is like even like a definition how the API key is called, and then what's how the URL address should look like. So I will basically use this URL with the API credentials to get into the data from the like a sales order. um, and then I would like to send it automatically towards to the Easyredmine. So for that purpose, I'm using like a make.com application, so which is like a platform for the synchronization of the, let's say, data from one cloud tool to another cloud tool. So here you can see on the left side there is a SAP, like a sales order. So it needs to be configured. Like this is the URL what I get from the definition of the sub API. Then it's like some get method. I know the API key, and then I will basically call the data. And then on the right side here you can see like this is a Easyredmine part, and I will send there like the data afterwards. So I need to know the definition of the Easyredmine. So the definition is also written in the Swagger. So if I will type in here like easy Swagger, so I will get into the definition, and I will be creating like a project. So I will search for the project entity, and then afterwards, yeah, here it should be somewhere on the bottom, and I will see like how to create a new project. So here is the definition, so I have to be aware how to write it, and then afterwards I can copy the string in here, get back to the like a post and make.com, and here you can see like a requested body. So I will put it in here and just type the variables from this SAP, just drag and drop and type the variables. So for example, the name will be called based on the like a variable called like a sold to party, right? So, or based on the another attribute. So now I'm getting back into the Easyredmine, and I would just visualize, pardon, I would just visualize like a list of the projects, and I will launch right now manually. Of course, it could be automated. So here you can see like every 15 minutes or every whatever schedule, it could be launched automatically. So I will click on it, and then it will like a call the data from the SAP, and then it will post it, it will send it towards to the Easyredmine. So here you can see like the status code is 200, which means like it's fine. and if I will refresh the page, so here is again the very same project as like before, like a budget, contract signing date, sales organization. So those are the data which were triggered from the SAP towards to the Easyredmine. So this is just the example, the capability how we can transfer from SAP HANA, which is supporting REST API data towards to Easyredmine.